Are you a UAE resident planning to embark on the spiritual journey of Umrah? Understanding the intricacies of obtaining an Umrah visa for UAE residents is important to enjoy the spirituality of the place with a hassle-free experience. In this comprehensive guide, we'll discuss all the questions that may be in your mind about applying for the Umrah visa from Dubai, and walk you through the step-by-step process to getting an Umrah visa for UAE residents, ensuring you plan your Umrah with all the information you need. What is a Saudi Umrah visa? Umrah is not obligatory in Islam but holds great significance for all Muslims who want to strengthen their bond with Allah with a deeply spiritual journey. Umrah is a sacred pilgrimage to the holy cities of Mecca and Medina in Saudi Arabia, undertaken by Muslims. Umrah is a spiritual opportunity to seek forgiveness, draw closer to Allah, and renew your faith. An Umrah visa permits you to visit Saudi Arabia to perform Umrah only with a validity of 90 days. When can you go to Umrah? As a Muslim, you can go to Umrah any time of the year, unlike Hajj, which has specific dates during the Islamic month of Dhul al-Hijjah. Umrah can be performed at your convenience, making it a more flexible pilgrimage option. However, it's essential to consider factors such as peak times, your schedule, personal readiness, and any travel restrictions or guidelines in Saudi Arabia. UAE citizens do not need a visa to travel to Saudi Arabia for Umrah. As citizens of Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC countries, including the UAE, they can travel to Saudi Arabia for Umrah without a visa. Just make sure you fulfill Umrah visa requirements for UAE residents to enter Saudi Arabia for Umrah and register on the TravNook app to schedule an appointment in advance. What are 3 different ways to get a visa to Umrah? To participate in the holy pilgrimage of Umrah in Saudi Arabia, you need first to obtain a visa before traveling to the country. Saudi Arabia makes the Umrah experience easier for travelers by providing 3 options for getting an electronic visa, which allows you to visit the country for Umrah. 1. Electronic Umrah visa. 2. Multiple entry visa. 3 specific types of multiple entry tourist visa. If you don't meet the criteria for an e-visa, you can apply for an Umrah visa directly through the Saudi Embassy in the UAE or use Umrah application platforms like TravNook. Documents required to apply for Umrah visa from UAE. 1. A completed Umrah visa application form. 2. Valid passport. 3. Valid residence visa. 4. Personal photos. 5. Proof of relationship. 6. Return ticket. 7. A certificate from a mosque or Islamic center if applicable. 8. Hotel booking confirmation. Saudi e-visa application process. Submit the e-visa application form, pay the visa fees, receive the approved visa. Find an authorized agent. Gather the required documents. Complete the application form. Wait for processing. Collect the approved visa. Important tips for Umrah visa application from UAE. Ensure all information provided in the application form is accurate and matches the details in your passport. Keep all required documents ready before submitting your application to expedite the process. Plan your travel well in advance, taking into account the processing time for the Umrah visa. Once you've obtained your Umrah visa, it's time to make travel arrangements for your journey. Book your flights, accommodation, and transportation well in advance to ensure a seamless experience during your pilgrimage. Before traveling to Umrah, familiarize yourself with any health and safety guidelines issued by the Saudi authorities or your travel agency. Consult with the travel agency for any additional requirements or updates to the visa application process. Embarking on the spiritual journey of Umrah as a UAE resident is a deeply enriching experience. By understanding all the details about Umrah visa for UAE residents, from the eligibility criteria to the requirements and tips to get it smoothly, you can now prepare yourself to apply for an Umrah visa. Consulting with a trusted travel agency specializing in Umrah services can guide you on the best time to plan your pilgrimage to avoid crowds and assist you with the necessary arrangements. Contact us for expert visa and travel assistance with your holy trip to Umrah.